At Mosepele Hiking Club, we have observed previously that there were existing hiking clubs that were there, and I think there were about one or two of them that were in place. However, one of the key things for us was we had to take a different approach in terms of what do we really want to do at Mosepele. And one of the critical things, although one of the key things that actually inspires us or that actually pushed us into this was basically a healthy lifestyle. That was the very first thing that we actually looked at to say, okay, fine, guys, we need to have a proper organized activities and actually hikes. But behind that healthy lifestyle, from our experience, one of the key elements that we observed are that you should actually have something that is health. You have to take safety as one of the key elements in setting up the club, because from our experience, from where we were, we realized that the element of safety in hiking was actually lacking, and we pretty much wanted to bring quite a lot of professionalism and organization, because we realized that a lot of professionals were not aware of this. Key thing among us as well was that you realize that the then group that actually started Mosepele, they were actually doing some form of charity work from an individual basis. And we said, well, it is very key and critical that the culture of promoting charity work has to be developed. It cannot just be an individual thing. You are better off as a team and as a society, as an organization, that you can actually grow that. So we wanted to develop that element of charity work. You can actually, we've been involved in a lot of charity work. So basically, it's from those key issues that those were the key objectives actually that drove us to actually go into forming Mosepele Hiking Club. Not just only forming Mosepele Hiking Club, we ensured that because of the professional people and the professionalism that we want to encourage, was to ensure that our club is registered. And Mosepele Hiking Club is a registered club. It's not just a club that is just social without following the country law. When you talk about Botswana, it's quite a beautiful country with so many areas that people are not necessarily aware of. Some of the great ones we don't even have to go far. People know Mokolodi Nature Reserve as just a nature reserve. There are some very nice hiking spots within Mokolodi. Even this year, like in next week, we're going into our third hiking activity that, with Mokolodi Nature Reserve. We have tended to as one of those exceptional hiking spots that every year, right at the beginning of the year, we make sure that we're taking people to blend people with nature, make sure that you take care of nature, make sure that you actually go through certain terrains that nobody has ever gone through. It's quite amazing to blend that with what is within Mokolodi itself in terms of the conservation aspect part of it, which is quite a very critical and important aspect from our side as a country. A lot of people believe that for you to hike, you have to be really fit. But what we basically do from an organization, I'll just give you, for example, we have what you call a flagship hike, which we do annually. This is the third edition in Pilikwe, where we've taken it out to traverse those nice drop-on hills and so forth. The message behind that for the last 2 years has been actually to support Cheshire Foundation. And one of the key things is, what is the benefit or what is the idea of having to have a hike? If you sell just the fun part of it, there's people that go for fun. There's people that want to contribute something. There's people that want to get an experience out of it. The messaging behind it is that you do not have to be fit. You do not have to have some kind of a macho type of a body for you to do hiking. Gradually, what we do from a hiking environment is that, anybody can hike. Anybody can hike. And especially at Mosepele Hiking Club, there is no way that we can do any particular hike without providing what we call a recovery vehicle, without providing, your water and your fruits, just to make sure that you condition your body. And one of the key things that we do for us is that we all arrive at the same time, or not at the same time. We make sure that everybody who is hiking arrives safely